Hello again and welcome to another Mordian Mondays. This is episode 71, or should I say Morkian Mondays, because this week I have been working on my orcs. And I just have to say, I was really looking forward to painting this Nob squad up. I just think that this kit, it's one of the more recent orc kits that Games Workshop has done. And you can really tell there's a lot of character in this kit. Loads of options and just flexibility. It's just a really, really nice, solid kit. And also you can tell when you put one of these models up, a Nob squad or a Nob next to a regular boy, you can tell that these models are bigger, they're chunkier, they're meaner in every single way. I have to say Games Workshop absolutely nailed it with this Nob kit, and they've put it so it really fits in with the army. You put these guys down, and even though they're still just like orcs, and they're just orc infantry, you can tell straight away that these are the big boys, the main man. So the main men, I should say, the main, well, not even men, but main, because they're not human, but the main lads, they're the boys. So absolutely fantastic. Really, really enjoyed building this kit and painting it. In terms of sort of tactical loadout for these guys, I just went with big choppers. I figured that big choppers are they're sort of the autocannon of the orc close combat world. They're take all comers but master of none. The other thing is that Nobs can start getting really expensive really quickly if you just strap power claws or kill saws or power stabs onto every single one. So, and also I kind of figured that most of my orc boy mobs are going to have a Nob with power clawing because that's just classic. That's just cool. Whereas so I've almost got my close combat anti-tank there, but with these guys I kind of want to use them as like bully units. They are going to go and bully like the enemy, and by arming them with big choppers, they're quite good at dealing with enemy. I don't know if you call them like shock troops, not super elite special forces, but they are good with dealing with MEQ models. They're just really solid, just lads with those big choppers, because they're going to wound pretty much anything on threes. They're going to be cutting through the armor. I think they're AP -1, and they've got I think they've damage 2 for big choppers, though I could be wrong. But the point is that they're just a good all-round weapon. So I went for big choppers on 4 of them. Unfortunately, the kit doesn't come with enough. Still got that little bit of Games Workshop in there, even though it is a good kit. It doesn't come with enough to give everyone big choppers. So one of the chaps, the one with the iron brew coloured squig banner, he's got double chopper. Because I didn't realise you could do that with your Nobs. You can give them double chopper, and I think that's actually really cool, because they're strength 5 base. Giving them double chopper means that they're strength 5 with 5 attacks, which is really nice. Now, no AP or anything, but what I thought was, this guy, even though he's got the coolest banner with the backpack squig, he could be the one that dies first in the explosion, or it gets picked off first by general weapons fire. So it's always good to not fully load out everyone with the big weapons, because you're going to have someone who dies first, basically. That's something that I always sort of raise an eyebrow at when someone takes all Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, Terminators or something, because you kind of want one guy who's cheap with the double lightning claws. It's kind of that principle. But yeah, really enjoyed putting this squad together. Just fun. I mean, orcs just fun, and I've sort of gone through the tactical reasons for it as well. And so overall, with this army, where we're at is I've now painted 28 out of the 36 models that I own for the army. So what I've got left is I've got a Pain Boy, I've got the special edition Orc Nob, who I'm going to use as a big boss. No big bosses don't technically exist anymore, but what he'll be is he'll be a war boss with even though he's got like a slug on chopper, I'll give him a big chopper and a custom shooter, because I'll paint him up to look a bit different. So I'll just use him as a warlord for he'll be the second in command. He won't be a warlord, he'll be the war boss's second in command. So I've got him, so I've got a Pain Boy, I've got the special edition Nob with his little grot friend Nickit as well, who I'll probably use like an attack squig. So that's 3 models, and then I've got 5 flash kits, because I just love flash kits, and a Death Dread, which is 9 models, I believe. So I've got 9 models left. I've already done 28, so there's 37 models in total. So I'm pretty far through the start of my Orc force. I'm up to about 600 points, maybe 700 points. So yeah, the Orc army's come together pretty quickly. But what I'll probably do is I'll build my remaining Orcs. I've still got to build the Death Dread. I've still got to build the flash kits. So I'll probably build them first, and then base coat them, and then probably for a week or so, paint. Switch back onto the Guard for a little bit, because the reason I want to switch back onto the Guard is for 2 reasons. One, I love Guard. I mean, can't go too long without having to scratch my never satisfied Guard painting itch. But secondly, the UK, coronavirus news we had a good announcement recently where the government's got like a road plan to get us out of lockdown, because we're in like 3rd lockdown. We've been basically on and off being in lockdown for over a year now. And I personally went into lockdown a month ahead of everyone else. That's what my workplace did, essentially. They a month ahead of anything official from the government. Everyone worked from home and was told to basically not go out very much. So I've been in lockdown a month ahead of the of the official government stuff. But what I'm saying is we had a good bit of news recently from the government where they've got a roadmap, and the plan is that we'll be able to, hopefully at the earliest, meet people in our back garden again in April 21st, or around that time, and then also in June we should be out of lockdown. Okay, now the reason why I'm talking about coronavirus stuff on here, guys, well, the reason I mention it is because if I'm able to meet people in the back garden, I now have a back garden. A year ago I didn't have a back garden. A year ago I lived in a flat. Now I have a house. And so what I can do is I can hopefully around April time have some small games in the back garden. Nothing too big, British weather, bad weather. You want to be able to quickly pack everything up again quickly and get back inside if you need to. But have some games in the back garden potentially. Right, if that's the case, I'm going to need my guard arm to be up to scratch, right? So I want to be able to show some awesome battle report stuff off with some pure infantry guard armies, even if it's at like 500 points or whatever. So I need to paint up some more guard for that. And also, if things are coming hopefully to a head and everything's sorted out by June, July time, what events are going to start opening back up. Now I actually have my eye on, and hopefully we'll get to attend a couple of events that are scheduled in July and August time. I've got tickets and everything, so that's really good. If that's the case, then the Mordians need to be in a state where they can go to war, they can go and be transported and be used in a tournament setting. And I've got a deadline for that now. We're on the 1st of March with this video, which means I've got approximately 3 to 4 months to get my Mordians in a position to be tournament ready, or at the very least tournament fun, where I don't just get stomped every game. So to do that is very interesting. You see, I almost see my Mordians as 2 armies within 1 army. I've got my plastic Mordians, which are my converted Cadians, and I have my original Mordian metal models. Now, bitter experience has taught me, both using my original Mordian under the old colour scheme at tournaments and using my Steel Legion at tournaments, is no matter how careful you are, metal models chip. And so I put so much time and effort into these Mordian bozos. The original, especially all the original metal ones, I actually don't want to take those to tournaments. As awesome as it would be for people to get to see those models at tournaments, I don't want to use them at tournaments. They'll just get scratched. They'll just get damaged, and I'll be back to square one again. So my plan is to actually have almost home colours and away colours. I've got enough Mordians, metal original ones. In fact, thanks to a subscriber to this channel, I've been able to pick up another 20 or 30 of them which are on the way, which is great. Always looking to get more metal Mordians if I can. And so I want to have enough Mordians where I can have enough original metals to use in battle reports for the channel, and that'll just be a beautiful and amazing spectacle to see this pure infantry, pure original Mordian metal army just on the battlefield for your viewing pleasure. But when I go to events, I need plastic models. I need to be able to pick them up by the handful, chuck them in buckets, not worry about it. So in that case, I need to make sure that I've got plenty of plastic Cadians painted up, which means if we're looking at doing battles in the back garden, where I may need to, due to weather, throw things in a bucket quickly and then take them inside, or if I'm going to an event where I'm going to be, having to take Mordians off by the handful and not, I'm going to be on the clock. Literally, most events have chess clocks now, so I'm going to be on the clock. I can't be taking each metal Mordian off carefully. I've got to grab them and chuck them in a box. I've just got to do that. So I need plastic models to do that. I don't think I've ever had a plastic model chip on me, and I don't seal them or anything. It just doesn't seem to happen. So that's what I want to do with. That's why I need more plastic Cadians. So what I've actually done today, as of recording this video today, 1st of March, I have actually base coated an additional 30 plastic Cadian models. One of those is a veteran squad, so that's 3 more plasma guns in the mix. And then I also have 2 more infantry squads, which is just plenty of rifles. I've got a couple of flamers, but more importantly, I've got a couple of las pistol chainsaw sergeants in there. You see, I like to try and paint units up in squads because I find it very motivating to finish a full unit. But I also want to make sure that I'm at least being semi-efficient with this whole thing. So I want to try and get as much, between now and July, I want to get as much plasma painted up. I want to get as much heavy bolters and las guns and las pistols and chainsaw sergeants just painted up as possible. So yeah, that's going to be a big drive for that. So what I'll do is I'll be really pushing the guard infantry for the next until I get burned out. Really, I'm really going to be pushing the guard, but interspersing it with some good orky goodness. Anyway, guys, that's everything for this week. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the orcs. Let me know if you're excited to see the Flash Gits or the Pain Boy or the Special Edition Boy or the Death Dread. Let me know what you think I should get next. I mean, I'm only, what, 9 models away from having all my current orc models painted up. So let me know what you'd be interested in me getting next for my orc army. It can be absolutely anything. My orcs are a total free spirit army. Anything whatsoever. I'm just painting them and just enjoying them. Do you want me to go green tide? Do you want me to go buggies? Do you want me to go bikes? Do you want me to go savages, like snake bites? I don't mind. So let me know what you guys think. And of course, let me know if you're interested in seeing some more Mordians and what do you want to see next for the Mordians. My plan is to, of course, get this veteran squad painted up. Because if I can get a 10-man veteran squad painted up, it means by next week, it means by next Monday, I will have completed all 3 of the first platoons. And that will mean I am 1 veteran squad away from having a complete, in fact more than a complete, with trimmings, with the works, I will have by next week hopefully a full company of guard. 3 platoons, all the officers, all the support elements, everything. So I am only a veteran squad away from having a company of guard with the works. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to seeing that. I think if I get that done, I'm gonna have to get some army shots out there. I'm gonna have to do some army shots. But yeah, I mean, I'm in theory, I painted over a company. If you go from the official guard command, you take all the auxiliary stuff out. You know, I've got, I need, original guard platoons only had 5 squads in them. Mine have got 6 squads in them. So I've got more than a company of guardsmen painted up already. But for my own, how I've structured my guard, company, 1 veteran's got away from completing that. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and of course, I'll see you guys next time.